I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. It is always great to have you here. We will be focusing today on improving our balance, improving our deep core and stabilizing muscles, so focusing heavy on the abs today, and we will also be focusing on upper body and rotator cuff strength. I do have my chair because since we are working on balance, it's just a great little safety tool as you build confidence in those moves to give you some support. I also have my long resistance band with me here today. We will be using this. If you do not have one, you can feel free to substitute any other piece of equipment in and find the appropriate modifications. As always, any of the equipment is totally optional and you can definitely do this workout with nothing at all. Before we get started into our warm-up, if you could do me a quick favor and just double check that you are subscribed to the channel. It does help support us and get these workouts to other people who could use them as well. All right, let's go ahead, get set up, and we'll get right on into it. Great job getting set up. Let's go ahead, start on into this warm-up. We're just gonna take a nice, easy march here, get a little movement and increased oxygen circulation through the body. Really let it know that it's going to be working. As you march here, feel those feet connect to the floor. I really want you working from a solid foundation today, not just using the upper body to move into the exercises. I want you pushing all the way up from that rooted foundation of the feet into the floor. So you will be feeling those foot muscles, ankle muscles, leg muscles working today as well. Widen it out just a little bit, bigger in the hips. You can slow this down if you need to. The chair is here if you need that. Great job here. Start rolling through the sole of the foot, just a touch more. Awesome job. And go ahead, face here to the right side of the chair, and we're just gonna swing that right leg forward and back. As we do, I want you to tighten up the core here already, pull it up and in. No swing through the upper body to get this foot any higher up or any further back. Great job, set that one down. Same thing here with the left. Forward and back, nice and easy. Already shifting a little bit of weight into our standing leg, working on some balance right out at the start. Great job here. Staying here. We're just gonna take this left arm, roll it open and back. Circles here, nice and easy. The shoulders aren't warm yet, so don't get really aggressive. This is the warm-up, preparing them for work. Take those circles forward. Good job here. Watch out for your chair. You can step away from it if you would like, or over the top. And then we'll turn it around. Same thing with the right arm. Circle it back. Nice and easy here. Keep those abs pulled in. Great job. We'll take a few more of these. And then let's go ahead and circle this arm forward. Last one here. Amazing, and let's step it over to the left side of the chair. My right leg is lined up to the back left corner of my chair. I'm gonna take 2 steps and then use my inside leg to come up to a stabilization. The chair is here if you need it. Please use it as little as possible. So let's go ahead, lift the right leg. 1 step, 2 step, left leg up. You can see that I'm clear, so I'm not gonna hit my knee into the back of the chair. 1, 2, and up. The chair is here if you need it. Good, waking up the foot and ankle muscles. Pull those core muscles up and in. This goes at your own pace here. If you're not comfortable lifting the knee, you can just come to toes. On that side, give yourself a little bit less intensity in the balance. Work wherever you're comfortable. Progress looks different for everyone. Hang in here. To the right and to the left. Very good job. You can tap the brake if you need to. Let's go one more time. To the right. One more time here. To the left. Great job. Go ahead, grab your long resistance band. We're gonna put it in the hands, right about shoulders distance here to start. So my palms of my hands are just right where the shoulder starts. I'm gonna pin my elbows in and I'm just gonna pull this band out lightly, pulling the core muscles in. We're warming up those external rotators of the shoulder. Some of those are the rotator cuff muscles, so a little bit of strength here. Notice I'm not bouncing this band. Good. So I'm pulling out and I'm resisting a little bit of tension on the pull back in. Great job here. Keep those elbows in. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Abs held in nice and tight. Booty tucked under. Let's take a few more here. 2 and 1. Great job. Body is nice and warmed up. Let's go ahead, take it over to the right side of your chair here to start. We're gonna take this band down across the floor. This is where having a long band comes in really handy. We're gonna step on it with the right foot. If you would like, you can step on it with the left foot as well. Either way, you wanna make sure that this band is really secure because we are gonna be pulling on it. You don't want it to fly up and away. Good, band to the right hand, nice comfortable grip, not a ton of tension. We're going to twist it up and over to the left side, pull it back down nice and easy. No bending in the wrist, no weirdness in the shoulder. Hold those core muscles in, up and over. Let's take 10 of them here. Very good. You'll feel those abs engage on this press. It doesn't have to be straight up. You can come out diagonal, soft bend in those knees. We're focusing on core and shoulders here. Little bit of rotator cuff. You're halfway there. Tighten up through those abs. Good. Easy to adjust this resistance. Just give yourself longer band to work with and shorten it up when you can do a little bit more. Last one here. Great job. Ease that down nice and easy. We're going to take this band over here to the side of the body. We're going to lean ourselves down towards the left side of the chair. Press the band up. And the band wants to pull you back in. We're going to take 10 of these. Resist the pull slow. Use your core strength. You're definitely going to feel the shoulder here. Great job. So instead of pressing up and out, we're just coming straight up. More band if you need less work, and less band if you need more. Great job here. You have your chair. Make sure that you're also pushing from the base. Those feet are working, those lower body muscles are working here. Just a few more. Last 2. Definitely feel this in the shoulder. Last one. Great job. Ease that arm out. You're going to be feeling those arms working quite a bit here today. We're going to take both of these arms forward, reach it out, pull it back in. Obviously, only one side has the band. You're going to feel a little more work on that side. This is sort of mimicking a lying crunch. So I want you to really focus on stretching these arms out, rounding through that back, arching the back while pulling these ab muscles up and in nice and tight. Get that crunching motion even though we're not on the floor. Tailbone tucks under. We have 4 more to go here. Great job. Awesome way to check for a second. Make sure that your band is secure. 2. Hold that contraction in the abs and bring it back up. Last one there, go ahead and release that down. Amazing job. We're gonna take this band here now, hold it in the right hand, take the left hand underneath it. We're gonna push it out and bring it back in. Soft bend in the knees, focusing on ab stabilization here as we push this out. Bring it back in. Great core work here. Hang in. Halfway there. Little bit of a break for that right arm, using this left arm to help. Give me that little pause on the extension. You have one more here. Bring it back in, nice and slow. Awesome job here. We're going to now include a little bit of all three of our focuses today: shoulders, core, and balance. So make sure that that band is very secure under the right leg. We're going to bring ourselves up to these left toes. You have your chair if you need it. More or less band depending on how much work you would like. We're gonna pick this elbow up, turn towards the knee, set it back down. Good, chair is here if you need it. Abs hold up and in. Soft bend in your right leg. If you're not comfortable bringing the foot off of the floor, that's okay. You just give yourself a little bit more of a challenge, but not as much as coming all the way off of the floor with that left leg. We have a few more here on this side. Let's take two more. Great job. Last one here. Bring it back in. Amazing job. We're gonna go ahead here and take a single arm. We're gonna rotate it out, curl it down and up, rotate it in. So you will need to shorten up that band just a little bit. We're gonna take 10 of those. Rotate out, wide bicep curl, rotate it in, out, and curl. Great job. Elbow stays in at the side. Again, we're coming back to those external rotators. Don't rush through this one. You are using some of your core muscles here because this band is out to the side. It's wanting to pull the body in the direction of that resistance. You're, of course, resisting that pull. Hang in here. You will feel those bicep muscles. Make sure that you're having a soft bend in those knees. Tailbone is tucked under, so we have a nice, long, flat, low back. You have just a few more. I know this one's a little tough. Good job. Two more here. You're gonna feel that bicep muscle working the whole way through. Release it back down. Awesome job. Give that right arm a little bit of a shake if you need it. We're gonna come here, step that right foot onto that band, nice and secure. And you may even want to come forward with that right foot just a little bit. If you need to readjust, that is okay. We are going to bring this arm up again. Nice wrist to elbow, elbow off of shoulder. So no one part, no one joint is higher than the other. Bring it down, adjust your tension. We have plenty of time here. Good. Straighten those legs. I want them towards the midline underneath the body. Soften those knees. Rotate, press it out. Return it back nice and smooth. We are shortening up your foundation. Even though you have both legs on the floor, you're gonna feel those feet moving a little bit here. You don't have as wide of a base to work from. Really pull those core muscles up and in. Tighten them up. A lot of work in these stabilizing, these deep ab, deep core muscles. Good. Make sure that everything feels good in the shoulder, through the back. Let's take 2 more here. I'm not turning my hips, I'm just rotating from the waist up. Last one here. Amazing job. All right, this right arm is gonna feel a little bit of work here, so give it a quick shake. If you need to, set your band on the floor and give yourself a pretty good amount of tension. We're going to push this band up nice and high and stand here with this left leg up. If that's too much, keep it to the toes, but keep as much body weight as you can in this right leg. The band wants to pull you down on this right side. You're off balance in those feet. You've got this. Your shoulder is working to stabilize here. Let's give it a few more seconds. I know this one is tough. I know your right arm is very tired. Hang in here with me. Core muscles up and in, nice and tight. Soft bend in your right knee. Shoulders out of the ears, spine nice and long. And go ahead, set that down. Step off of the band once all tension is released. Whew, goodness, take it to the back of the chair. Left leg lines up with the right side of the chair. Step that leg up. You have the chair within reach if you need it. 1, 2, inside leg comes up. Smaller steps. If you need to, you take any modification that you need here. Work through stabilizing here. Again, if it's too soon for you to be comfortable lifting this foot all the way off the floor, just go ahead, toe touch here. Good. If you get into that stabilization and you're not quite able to hold, you wibble wobble a little bit, tap the brake and come back to it. Don't fall out of it. Don't let the body panic. We don't want to train the body to panic. We want to train the body and the brain to correct and restabilize. Great job here. Let's take it over to the left. One more time here. Back to the right. Very good. Give it a hold on that stabilization here. Last time. Set it down. Again, grab your band. Both hands here. Shoulder distance apart to start. You can give yourself more band if you need to. The right arm is already tired. You have been working very hard here. Pin those elbows in at the sides. Tuck that tailbone under, squeeze those abs, and gently pull those hands out, keeping those elbows in at the sides. If you're not able to go real far, that is okay. Good, you just want to make sure that you're not getting any warning signals from the shoulders or from the scapula area there in the back. You notice I'm not bouncing the band. The movement is smooth and steady. It does not have to be a big movement to be effective. You can give yourself more band and pull a little bit wider, but I do recommend just pulling as far as you can. Control with this tension while keeping good form. Hang in here, just a few more. Trying to keep you distracted a little bit there. Hang on, core nice and tight, shoulders out of the ears. You're not pushing the chest forward. You're not pushing the stomach forward. Last one here. I feel it too. Take it on down. Woo! Especially in that right arm. I have a really good stretch for you guys when we are done. Consider it part of the workout. Stretching out when you are done is important. You don't want to skip the flexibility. All right, here we go. To the left side of the chair. Step that left foot on the band. You can double secure it with the right foot. Give it a tug. Make sure that it is right there, solid into place. And we are going to go ahead here. Adjust the resistance by more length or less length, depending on how much work you would like. Up and over to the right side. Release it back slow. Soft bend in those knees. Imagine pushing power up from the floor all the way up through the abs. And as you rotate over with this left arm, we're already a good chunk of the way through. We're gonna take 10 of these on this side as well. You're halfway there. Very good. Release tension slow. So we have power on the press and gaining a lot of control strength on the release. Core nice and tight. Hold those abs in. You have 3 more here. And then you'll be all done with this exercise for today. Good. Breathe, especially when we engage those abs. Take that exhale. Bring it back in. Great job. Now this time, the right arm is going to dip down towards the chair, towards the seat, or you can support yourself on the back of the chair. We're going to lean to the right, press this band up, and then release it all the way down together. Very good. 10 of these too. Adjust your band if you need a little more or a little less work. Make sure everything in your body feels good. You don't have to press all the way up to a straight arm. You can keep it a little bit lighter if that feels better for you. Core tight. Good. Breathing nice and steady. Knees unlocked, tailbone tucked under. I kind of caught myself there. Letting those hips roll back, putting a little bit of tension into my low back. Last 2 here. I know this left shoulder is feeling it. Last one. Great job. If this left arm is not as strong as the right arm, first thing to remember is that is pretty normal. Second thing to remember is we want it to catch up. So this might be the side where you have to work just a little bit harder. You have to stay a little more focused, but in the end, it's going to make your body so much stronger, having strength, equal strength on each side. Here we go. We're going to take that protraction here and bring it back in. Same thing, mimicking that crunching motion in. So bring the rib cage down to the hips, bring the hips forward to the rib cage, squeeze those abs up and in as you reach this left arm out. Neck and head just follow along with the spine. Feel those abs working, feel the contraction in there. Great job, you are halfway there. Nice, breathing here, smooth and steady. Last 2. Last 1, great job. Amazing. Go ahead here, take this band over to the center, left hand on top, right hand on bottom. You can adjust that grip, that tension if you need to. Same thing here, we're going to soft bend in those knees, tuck the tailbone, hold those abs in all the way, pull them and think about tightening up that corset. Press this band out and in. Great job here. Enough tension that as you press out, you feel those core muscles engaging to keep you in place so that you don't follow the pull of the band. Hold it for a couple of seconds on that extension and bring it back in. You're already halfway there. Right arm is here to help at that left hand a little bit. Make sure the left hand is working too. Amazing. You've got this. You are doing so good. Hang in here. We have 3 more. Good, make sure those knees are not buckling and legs are staying nice and strong here. Last one. Hang in with me, you've got this, I know you do. Bring it back in. Amazing job. All right, here we go. Make sure that band is really secure under the left leg. You can adjust your placement if you need to. We're gonna come to the toes here on the right side. And again, we're going to come into this kind of arm hooked motion here. We're gonna press it out and over. If you need a little bit less challenge for your balance, keep those toes down. If you're ready for a little bit more, bring that knee up. You have your chair here. Soft bend in your left leg. Keep going here with me. Don't rush through it. If you feel yourself wibble wobble a little bit, that's okay. Train the body to restabilize. Don't panic. Don't let yourself fall out of it really fast. See if you can correct. You have the chair. You have your feet. Very good. Very good. Last two here. They add up quick. Last one. Bring it back in. Go ahead and step on that band. You will need to shorten it up quite a bit. We're gonna again pin that elbow into the side. Take it out. Wide bicep curl. Bring it back in. Try not to turn the body with it. Soft bend in the knees. Hold it here, working on those external rotators, internal rotators, and the bicep. We don't really think about the bicep being involved with a lot of our shoulder work. Some of those upper arm muscles do cross the shoulder joint and they assist with some of those lifting movements. So we want them functioning well together. You're over halfway there. Stay nice and strong. I know this one is tough. Make sure you are not turning your body. Shoulders are staying level, lined up with the front of your chair. Very good. I know, I feel it too. Let's take this last one here together and you don't have to see it again. Beautiful job. Take it down. Give yourself more band here to work with. You can definitely step further forward if you are a little bit snuggled up to the wall behind you. All right, here we go. We're gonna step the left leg forward over the band. Right leg comes back, hips pull back, soft bend in those knees. Bring this band on up again into that hook position with the arm. Tighten the core. You have a much smaller base to work from. Over and bring it back in. You have your chair if you need it. Try not to turn those hips. Keep the rotation coming from those core muscles. Soft bend in the knees. Make sure that you are not locking them out, causing a lot of tension. Shoulder is definitely working. You've got this. Halfway there here on this one, so 5 more. Very good. Take your time with it. Don't rush this. You'll feel those feet moving. Core muscles in. Last one here. Amazing job. Bring it in. Take that left foot back. Line it up with the back of your chair. Right toes to the floor or lift, and then we will press that band up. Shoulder stabilization here. Make sure that it is away from the ear. The neck is nice and tall. If it gets too intense, lower the leg. Make sure you have a soft bend in your standing leg. Abs held up and in. Tailbone still tucked under even though we're standing. Have your chair here if you need it. Use it as little as possible. You're not always gonna have a chair with you. I want you stable. I want you balanced. Great job. Hang out here. I know. I'm with you. Let's take it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Slow. Make sure that all the tension is out of the band as you step off of it. Go ahead here. Take it to the back of your chair. Amazing job. I am so proud of you. Go ahead here. Take a nice wide stance and just shimmy those hips side to side here. Just a few times. Very good. We're gonna let this body start to cool down. Work those hips on back, and then let's shimmy the hips here to the left, and then reach that left arm out, soft bend in those knees, bring it back in, shimmy the hips back to the right, reach that right arm out, bring it back in. Amazing job. Pedal out the feet here, just roll through the arch, through the whole sole of the foot up into the ball and the toes. Great, your feet did an amazing job here working to keep you nice and balanced. Those feet muscles were definitely working today. Pull it on back, step the left leg in, turn the right toes up and out, and then just go ahead, gently dip forward, feeling a stretch through those calf muscles. And then bring the right foot in, take the left heel out, turn those toes up and out, and same thing here, bend the body forward, soft bend in your right knee. Hopefully you can see that there. And then ease it on forward. Shoulder rolls here, nice and easy. And then let's work them on forward. You can bring those arms up, get them working. Very good. And then we'll take the hands down to the back of the chair. Let them fall heavy. Let the shoulders fall heavy. Soft bend in those knees. Take this right ear over towards the right shoulder. Let this left ear open on up. And then the same thing here. Left ear, opening up the right ear. Great job. Bring it up side to side. Nice and easy. We're going to take the tops of our hands to the back of the hips, and I want you to let those hands gently guide those hips forward, and then close the rib cage just a bit so we make sure we have this nice long flat back here. What we don't want to do is start coming into this motion. So make sure that you're here, and then open those elbows back. You can interlace the fingers if you need to. You should feel a very gentle stretching here through the fronts of the shoulders. If it's too much with those fingers interlaced, that's okay. You just unbind them. Great. Set them down. Lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, take them, reach out to the sides. Inhale, back overhead. Exhale, out to the sides. One more. Inhale, up to the front. Exhale, out to the sides. We're going to reverse this. Inhale, up on the sides. Exhale, reach those arms forward and back behind you as far as you can without pushing the stomach and chest forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Your circle could look a lot different than mine. Don't compare yourself to me or anyone else. It's just about what feels good in your body and where your range of movement works for where your body is at today. Up here at the top, gently grab either the wrists, the forearms, or possibly the elbows. Stand it up nice and tall, but again, make sure that tailbone is tucked under. Open up those chest muscles, good deep breath in. And then exhale. Whew. Float those fingertips all the way back down. I'm willing to bet you feel a little bit like a wet noodle. I definitely do. That was an amazing workout. Thank you so much for joining me for it today. I love sharing this time with you guys, working on our bodies, getting nice and strong, and hopefully feeling better in our everyday functional movements. Thank you so much for joining me. I do have more workouts for you in the future, so please make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss those. Take good care of yourselves.